Drive ski. I'ma do my. Yeah, I got dance balls. 40 this, 40 that. We right here. Two drivers cracking though. Where we at? 30 seconds. Right here. Finna go crazy. Pop the pop real fast for a hot second. Real. As y'all enter, tap the screen. Get into it. Real. Like, share them up. Shout out to New York City, man. Unreal. On the real, double tap the thing. We here, man. I'm right here with y'all. We doing this. We thugging. Real. Shout out to the Broadway. Ways up. The one and only, you know the show. That's another one. Won't do nothing like the other one. Ways up. I don't know that one. Yeah, all that. On the real. Double tap the screen for me though while y'all jumping in here real fast. K.O. James from BG. Yeah, I'm cool and I'm kicking back, man. This is small shit, man. I'm right here, doing the regular do. Fresh up out the water. Made some food. Finna jump on here, pop the talk for a hot second. See if I can give me a couple dollars for the night or something like that. Regular. What's the topic though? What we doing? What's going on? What's new? What's going on in the universe? On the real. What's the latest? This motherfucker crooked as a bitch, huh? I ain't even have it on. I was doing it. Shoot, dice go crazy on the hood. The last dice game I participated in, I hit a nigga from I hit a dude from Families for 16,000 right before Christmas on the hood, but only pay half type issue on the hood. Free Tiny P boy for sure. Let's see. Presidential shit. Yeah, that way. Yeah. But yeah, though, I'm finna, I think the homie finna jump on here. He asked me to do this. So that's what we on. Tamala. What's the. Hey, out of these 68 people, y'all double tap the screen, get my lights going. Give me some lights, man, and share this motherfucker. We finna get into it. My boy in the back, too, right now. I'm finna add him. They coming. They coming with the official prison talk issue. He's going crazy though. I'm finna add in right now. Jay,
Yo, what it do?
you kind of breaking up a little bit. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? I was
Yeah.
going I want y'all to know I was going to cover up, but I want y'all to know that I don't have a phone. Tonight is the last night I will be on the phone, but I got to plead my case for those that's watching me. I am
Oh,
innocent. I've been in prison 36 years now. I am innocent and I am fighting for my life. I go back to court next month. I won't have no phone no more. This shit is over with. But what I do need, I need y'all to understand. The Menendez brothers, they're about to get out. They came to jail in 1990. One was 19, one was 21. I came to jail in 1989. I was 16. Them motherfuckers getting out. So what I need y'all to do, I need y'all to help me create a legal defense fund so I can get the kind of lawyers that the Menendez and them brothers got. That's what I need. And in the meantime, y'all make sure y'all follow my YouTube page at Official Prison Talk, so you can see what me and little bro do. What's up, little bro? What's going
Oh,
on?
bro, what's going on? What's going on? Just hearing you out, letting them understand what's going on. Could y'all imagine being 16 and going to jail till y'all 50 plus, and you still fighting for your life, trying to make man, freedom is priceless, man. That's on the real. Freedom is priceless. Y'all better make sure y'all do the right thing and stay on top while y'all ahead, for real. Cause on the
All
real,
right,
it's easy.
right, right. So have that made it. Have that. I'm not saying.
Somebody in the chat just said, where can they donate to? They trying to help bring you home.
Like, see, look, see, have that. See, you don't get it. Once you get caught up in being here, and I ain't doing no begging. It ain't nothing about that. What I'm doing, I got a legal defense fund that I'm putting together so I can pay for a better lawyer. Has nothing about
Right.
me trying to canteen extra, none of that shit. I just got to pay for a better lawyer. But yeah, y'all, I'm trying to get my fund together, my defense fund together. It's actually you can get on the cash app is at Maya G number 8, like MAYA G letter G number 8. I'll write it down for y'all ass. But the thing is this,
Somebody got a
I
comment. Somebody got a comment so I can tag it. Type shit real fast.
could somebody comment this is
My G8. Wow. She
see right?
jumped. Ooh, he got the pins. You know he old school. Look at him. He wrote a kite to y'all.
Maya with your sexy self. But look, check this out. So like I say, I'm not fit to be on the phone no more. The phones is gone. I got to pay for a high price lawyer. I got some lawyers that's already looking at everything, but they want like about I think about 4 more thousand. I'm gonna sell his phone to. I think it's already sold already. So I can't do the phone calls no more. I can't be on these no more. Today is the only day, so I'm showing my face. Let y'all see what 36 years look like behind these walls. Yeah, we got the Bloods and Crips on here. This is what we do. That's little bro right there. And
Hmm.
yeah, so matter of fact, y'all can also, if y'all want to, y'all can even go purchase one of my books. That one right there. That's that
So
memoir. Y'all can check it out. That's the life. That's
where
the
they
life
find
and
that?
you can find this on Amazon. The Life and Time of an L.A. Blood by Jay Burton. Yes,
My,
I have no phone after tonight, y'all. So y'all come. I ain't tripping. So, like I say, this is Life and Times of an L.A. Blood by Jay Burton. Y'all can see what I've been arrested for, how I got caught up, crossed all up, and all this old shit. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. We got a lot of things going on. Me and little bro, we got the Blood and Crip book coming together. We're gonna be putting that together for y'all with how show it, the Blood and Crip thing. Cause when you look at Blood and Crip in today, it's a little more different from when I grew up. Um, but
hey, y'all
in
used to get
prison,
y'all ass for if you a blood back in the day and you wear blue to the hood, they beating y'all ass for that type of stuff, huh?
yeah, yeah. What's up? What's up? Nuh-uh, nuh-uh. So yeah, it's yeah, cause yeah, it's totally different. Cause I be seeing your homeboys with red, so it's like,
No, that's regular. That's mine. You feel me? We wear angel hats and shit. That motherfucker and our angel hats red. You feel me?
oh, right. So yeah, these motherfuckers, these are weird ass motherfuckers over here. But look, bro, we got to get it in. So what's going on? What's the question of the day? The question of the day, y'all boys, stay up. Salutes to you for the good feedback. It's all good. Y'all
Mm.
got the we got we got these in the house too, y'all. It's this is real deal. What is you talking about? It's the real
Burgundy.
deal. So look, stay up, OG. Hey, good looking out, Antone. Uh, with a baby oil. They got
Hey,
you got some cold weirdos. This motherfucker on the real.
Hey, but look, as y'all entering the y'all do tap the green like this and share this motherfucker to somebody, man. Get somebody to, get your history up on what the Don Moves had going on forever ago.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna tell
Yeah.
like Darius. Darius, I don't bang. I don't bang. We all
Nah.
from we all from different neighborhoods. We all from different tribes. We all from different organizations. Some people call it gangs. Some people call it hustlers. Everybody call it whatever they want to call it. But on these prison yards, you're part of something. And being a
Mm.
part of something, you're going to have to present that, whatever it is that you're a part of. You may be a Christian, you may be a Muslim, whatever it is, you're a part of something. And everything has,
Yeah, we didn't land on Simmons,
and
bro.
everything and everything has an opposite.
Right.
So think about that. Everything has an opposite. If you're a Republican, your opposite is a Democrat. If you're Muslim, a lot of times your opposite is a Jew or Christian.
Right.
So if you're blood, the opposite is a Crip, right? So the thing
Mm.
is, there's opposites in everything, but the thing is, how do you make them work? Me and little bro here to show you how to make it work. I've been in the lifestyle actually since the early '80s, since I was like in elementary. I grew up in this shit, so I've been in jail for 36 years. So that shows you I've been in this shit for a long time. But when I came to prison, that's when I learned that blood and cripping is not what blood and cripping was on the street. A lot of times it has to do with a lot of survival things, but there was a time that a lot of bloods. I mean, it wasn't that many bloods when I grew up. It was a whole bunch of Crips. So I
Mm.
mean, it was a whole bunch of Crips. So in order for you to even make it, for when I grew up, you had to be hard. You had to be pretty hard in this shit. Um, Today it's a lot of blood, so it's easy to be a blood now and all this old shit. So what that did, when you come to prison, you start realizing that a lot of this shit is actually a joke. You've been locked up for 36 years. Yeah, 36 since 1989. How long?
Dang,
Um,
he been locked up before I was even the next upcoming sperm cell. My dad,
right.
he was
Yeah,
on his own.
yeah,
Still
yeah. Make
fighting
sure
for
you.
his freedom, man. Still fighting for his freedom, man. On the real. I'm gonna try to spam the comments like free Jay Burton, man. On the real. Try to niggas from Jordan
DJ
and this
Bird.
type on the
Say,
real.
that's the
But I
cat.
ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I'm
y'all
gonna just be with the saying to free the peoples and we
yeah.
ain't helping the people get free. So us as a whole, we gotta do the right thing to try to see everybody make it back to their families, man.
Uh, they said, well, I'm going back to court next month. That's why I won't be on. I'm giving the phone. This phone, I don't have it no more. So but thing is, I'm looking for extra donations for I have to pay these lawyers like a motherfucker, and for people who are familiar with this LA scene with these convicted guys named the Menendez brothers back in 1990. They was in their case in 89. I started fighting my case in 88. No, 89 when I was 16. They was fighting their case in 90. And when I got tried as though they put me in the county jail, I was around these guys. I went in the section with them. Actually, I was on the yard with Lyle back in 1997 before he went SNY. Yeah. So the thing is,
You said
uh,
with who before they went into war?
Lyle Menendez, the
Okay,
older
brother.
brother.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he
Yeah,
like boy
yeah,
headed. That's the boy headed one
yeah,
in the picture.
yeah.
Did
He
you
was,
see
he
they?
was,
Did
he
you
was.
see they? Did you see they? The series they had on them on Netflix?
Huh?
You're looking
Huh?
out, Nano. I acknowledge. I see the comment, but yeah, I don't mess around. But I appreciate your $2, buddy. Go ahead though. I said, did you see the series they had on them on Netflix?
Yeah, that's yes, yeah, that Netflix. That's what got them popping. Back in
Yeah.
2020, when that happened, this how they got back into the social media. Well, I mean, in the news, some people made they made a TikTok account on it. So it was these little white kids making TikTok accounts, and they became famous on TikTok. I started getting on TikTok and I started blowing up, but they got to running up on me, and I just had to shut shit down. So
Oh, you was a TikToker at a point in time. You was going crazy on TikTok.
in 2020, man, I was so large on TikTok that shit was crazy. But they kept running up on me, and it was just all bad. So I stopped doing the TikTok. But I've been using social media to get the word out about me being in prison illegally. So my whole thing is this: y'all want to help me out? There go that Maya G8. That's one of the y'all can donate to that, and it's coming going to my legal defense fund. It could be $2. I don't care. It could be $1. That's the cash out right there. Y'all make sure y'all tune in, tap in, and watch for your boy because I'm gonna be back out there. Now I go back to court next month though, but
What courthouse you going to, Compton?
Compton, I'm going to Compton. Yeah, tell your history how you ended up in there. I ended up in here when I was 16 back in '89, July 18th, 1989. That was the last time I was on the street. I was fucking with some of my homeboys in the hood, and what we do? I was fucking with some of my homeboys. Okay, they was like, man, look, I used to sell weed and all this sort of shit. So I wasn't tripping on the money, but my
Hold
homeboys,
on
they
real
wanted
fast. Hold on real fast. Hold on real fast. Jay, real quick. On the hood. There's
yeah.
too many people, y'all got a double tap. I ain't never even heard this story right here. Y'all just got him going in. I ain't never heard this story. Y'all only got me at 30 likes. Y'all gotta for sure get me to 40, at least 40 on the hood to hear this. He going crazy. I ain't never heard this story. What
Yeah, I'm
the
finna get
fuck?
y'all. I'm finna
Y'all
show
on
y'all
the
how I
time.
got arrested. The Cash App sign is backwards for due to the mirror effects.
You don't know
Maya, could
what
you
he
put the
talking about. What's a mirror effect? Yeah.
it's Cash App is backwards. It's
Yeah, I
A
see it. Perfect. I don't know what he
Hey,
talking about.
May. Oh, you talking about the way I wrote it on here? Here you go right
Oh,
there.
yeah, they sent backwards that way, I guess. It's tagged though. The cash app tagged right there.
It's tag right there.
Yeah.
That's the Cash App. Says okay, y'all double tap. We passed. Okay, we on 47. Y'all keep on pressing that like button, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all some shit. I'm gonna show y'all how this shit happen. I see you, Maya G. Maya G. Yeah, Maya G. That's the baby girl right there. That's the beautiful queen right there that's been representing for us. And if any of y'all on here from the Crenshaw district area, all over there on the west side of LA, y'all make sure y'all go to Instagram and follow Black Art and Philosophy. Check out what we got going on there. Maya,
That's the Bat Boutique, man. Shout out to the Bat Boutique. Y'all gotta go and get the
don't need
people
another
right, man. Support y'all black people. I don't even listen. I ain't gonna lie. I see y'all trolling, and I just be putting y'all ass on timeout. I ain't even gonna respond to you. You just gonna notice, like, damn, I fucked up. I gotta go make another account, and you just gonna be a whole nother view for me since you wanna be weird. We just gonna do it like that. I'm just time out and shit. Go stand in the corner on the real. Anybody in the chat ever heard of Stevenson Village? What's Stevenson Village?
Yeah, Stevenson Village. That's over
No,
right
no,
next
no.
to
I'm fucking with Jay Hood. He just come out just talking
J
shit.
J Hood. That's my little youngster right there. I used to play football in Stevenson Village with so cold about in the early '80s. That's how old I am.
On the real. I think they used to sell ices and slushies and do tap dancing up there or something too.
I said I used to know. I used to play for the. I used to play football for the park in the village.
On the real. But y'all gotta double tap the screen because we at 53. You gotta at least get us to 5 crib for C-Mac. We got free C-Mac with that one on the real. If y'all get C-Mac, we going in on the how he get to where he at. And how hard it is
Right.
to get yourself in the shit and how hard it is to get yourself out of shit.
For real.
Carson Coast. We beat on the Carson Coast. I ain't gonna lie to nobody. On the real.
Y'all make sure y'all tap in. Let's do this thing, y'all. Everybody, y'all make sure y'all share this live. Y'all make sure y'all go tap into that official prison talk on YouTube.
Is it
We got some
sunflowers on
things.
the Cash App profile picture?
Oh yes, it's a flower on a profile picture.
Yeah.
On the
Appalachian,
Cash App, it's a flower.
Appalachian Organics is trying to send something to the Cash App. He says a flower on the icon picture. Who the hardest
Yeah,
Grape Street you went into? I'm gonna say either Deuces or Solo Blue. Deuces or
yeah.
Solo. Pete Jr.
Y'all make
was
sure
Pete Jr. was a gangster too for sure, but
you sure.
uh,
Let me
well,
get y'all the real. It all happened,
John
y'all.
had the
And I'm gonna
best
tell you,
squabble. John had the best squabble for sure. Out of the youngsters, out of the young YNM, young dudes. Come on, man. Y'all talking about what's up a little dirt. That's out of our league. You on timeout. Go stand in the corner. I'm only putting you on timeout for 10 minutes, though, because that was really very stupid. But go ahead.
Mike,
How did
Mike,
you get
we're not trying none of that about you telling. You telling because you'll be in here one day. That's the cold part about it because that's just how you giving that foul energy into the universe. But it's gonna come back on you because you on some weirdo stuff. But I'm gonna tell you this. This is my last day on a phone. I'm not doing phones no more. So y'all want to hear this
this?
story?
They just sent $20,
Um,
Mike. Can you confirm?
huh? Mike,
They
did
sent
somebody?
$20. Can you confirm, Mike? Yes, no. But yeah,
Yeah,
I'm on
hit
the
that
phone.
like up.
Y'all, this is not me. This is not me. Y'all not seeing me on the phone, so don't even believe the hype.
Exactly. The thing is, this is my last day, so I went on and came up and did my thing. Y'all make sure y'all hit that cash app because I'm telling you, this is not really for me. This for I got to buy me another. Well, I got most of the money for my lawyers, but I need a little more. They tripping. They got the big thing going on with the Menendez brothers. Actually, when I just went to court in March, I had a lot of people from USC, UCLA, all kind of people. They came up there. Man, y'all can go to my Instagram page. Y'all can see, it's a lot of people that have been showing up. Oh, let me tell you something, bro. July 18th, 1999 was the last day I was on the streets. Me and my homeboys was together. They went and burglarized the car, and I just happened to be over there. We went over there by the PJs, PJ Watson. At that time, this was in my hood, the bottom
Imperial
PJ.
Court Project.
Right. Man, hey, this is right here in my book right here, y'all. This book right here, this is my book, The Life and Times of an LA Blood. Y'all can go look that up on Amazon. I got actually two books. I got a few books. But let me tell you something. Here's my
Shout
other
out to
book, y'all.
Oklahoma, man. Shout out to Oklahoma. Yep,
That's my
Raw
other book.
Deal. What is the acronym of deals?
Okay, that's a good question. Hold on, I think the pig is walking over here.
It ain't no pigs where I'm at, y'all. I ain't even where y'all think I'm at. That shit all an illusion.
Raw deals, y'all. Raw deals. This is the DEAL stands for discipline, empowerment, accountability, leadership, and selflessness. This book right here I wrote. This is a book on principles for not getting out. Well, hey, I mean shit, you know, God willing, I'm coming home, y'all. So this is a book based on principles. Y'all can go get that Raw Deals by Jay Burton. Y'all can get that off Amazon as well. But here's the thing, y'all. My homies, they taking these speakers out this car, and we over there by the PJ Watts hood. They walking with these speakers, and these motherfucker police LAPDs happen to be driving up the streets, and we in like it's like 12 o'clock broad daylight. Motherfuckers, my homeboys dropped the speakers literally in front of the police and ran off, and I stayed there stuck. And now this is broad daylight. Dudes in the PJs, they know who I am. So I'm like, I cannot run back that way because if I run that way, man, them fools gonna get me. So I just stood there and I tried to play it off. So the police snatched me up. Hey, what's going on? And the people who speakers they stole out the car the street. And I'm like, look, check this out. I am in the wrong hood. I need to get the fuck up out of here. The police like, no, hold on, something is going on. Who was them dudes that was with you? I said, look, man, them dudes are enemies. I got to get up out of here. Man, the police was not buying that shit, right? So the people who courted the homies is burglarized, they come and they talk to me, and I mean they tell the police, look, man, I put a gun on them, and oh man, it was just all crazy. So I go to the LAPD, they snatch me up. I get caught. They snatch me up for a burglary and a gun.
Right.
I go to juvenile hall. Los Padrinos juvenile halls. They had me there. They said, "Look, we are holding you on a murder warrant."
What the hell did Bert tell
Every
him? Go
time
ahead, I'm listening, I'm listening. So this is the
Now
night you get
remember
arrested?
when
The same night you get arrested?
yeah, no, the same day I got arrested for the burglary, they took me to the station and said, "Look, the sheriffs." has a murder warrant out on you.
Right.
I'm like, what? I go to the juvenile halls. Everything in there that's an enemy. Now remember, it wasn't that many bloods back when I came to prison. When I came through, and I hit the units, made about 3 bloods and about 50 crips. So everything in there, you got to
And that's when
squabble every single day.
it was like just real blue red type beef back then, huh?
Right, right. And back then, all the crips was big. It's like, God damn, all these motherfuckers is big. So the thing is, how old you are? Now I'm 52. So the
Nigga said
thing
you
is,
a hundred. Nigga said you 100,000.
so look, uh, yeah, so man, everything that came in there, squabble up, ain't no sitting down. We had to squabble every single day, unless we're back then they call it the box, unless you're in the box. I even talk about it. I even talk about this shit. I'm gonna tell you, I talk about that in this book. Look, I remember it was me, T Man from Devil Lane. It was one of my homies. His name was Big Harv. He was a big old motherfucker, just like this big ass Samoan that was from SOS Crip, Long Beach Crip. Big old motherfucker. And it's a dude named Lalo. He used to be from Palmer Block, Compton Crip. I just ran into Lalo a couple of years ago. He's a Southsider now, and he's a high ranking Southsider. Cool thing, I got him in this book. Um, we in a day room and something on TV came on. It was like a name called Bloodsport or something like that. And this big ass Samoan sitting behind me and T Man. We two little bitty motherfuckers, and this big ass Samoan sitting behind us, and he get the doing like this with his fist, slob, slob. I turn around like, oh, that fool like that fool like.
Hey,
I turn.
kick his mom in the mouth.
I talk about that in this book right here. I can't right now. So I'm like, that fool like shut up. I turned, I said, God damn. So the Mexican he was a Compton Crip at the time. He just started laughing. Yeah, I'm busy. He just started laughing at me, right? I told T-Man, I said, T-Man, you hear that fool? He said, yeah, he keeps saying I'm gonna take off on his ass. No.
Keep
I
saying.
said, hell no.
Keep saying.
And
And he said that
this
already.
this motherfucker was big than a motherfucker, right? So my homie Big Hard from the hood, he BIP now. He was just like same size as this motherfucker. He is not trying to hear what this someone saying. So T Man jump up and
But T man was from.
T Man from Devil Lane. He rest in peace right now. He got killed about a few years ago.
Right.
So T Man from Devil, me and him the littlest motherfuckers in the unit. So T Man jump up and he like blood fuck and then he discrypts. And then he tried to pick the chair up. The Samoan snatched the chair out. This is how little we are. The Samoan snatched the chair from him and said, fuck your mama. and rushed T-Man. And rushed T-Man, right? As he rushing T-Man, I jump up instinctively. Me and T-Man squad me with this big old motherfucker, right? But we not hurting him at all. So they came in there, they broke us all up. They took me, the Samoan, and T-Man to the box. And
Right.
that Samoan bang, he got the bang on the thing. Hey, let me talk to y'all. So he got to talk to us across the hallway, right? He said, I give y'all props, but your other homies is busters.
Yeah, no, that's how you usually go though. No matter where you at, once you like get physical with a dude, unless you just
Yeah,
doing more stuff, they gonna respect it though. 9 times out of 10, unless
yeah.
it's just like real personal hatred. But you gotta think about it. We really fighting. We all kids fighting kids that ain't did nothing no harm. We just grew up over there, so we gonna get it in, and then it become a mutual respect. But stop telling me I'm putting everybody on timeout with the mass comments. Leave me alone, dog. Damn, go ahead, though, Jay.
Hey,
Somebody gotta go stand in the corner. They don't get it.
it's a and so it was a motherfucker. It was one of the counselors that worked in the unit. That
Right.
fool that night he came and got me and T Man out the box. He said, "Look, I'm gonna bring both of y'all back." So when we came back, me and T Man, we was the straight celebrities in the unit because they was like these two motherfuckers. That all the keyways gave me and T Man all the props we get, but all other homies that was in there that didn't help, man, they was like on buster status, right? But they ain't knowing. I jumped up out of instinct, but I was actually scared. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I,
they
I,
get like that.
I was
Kid.
scared, but I jumped up out of instinct,
They
like
ain't
man,
gonna say
hell,
scared. They ain't gonna say scary. You was really nervous. You got the butterflies. You jittery. This motherfucker big. I know he finna hit me hard as a bitch. I'm a kid. He finna rattle my cage. I don't know what. You feel me? It's just like it's all. It's like if anybody ever plays sports, it's like from the opening kickoff, you like get the jitteries. As soon as the ball kick and the game started, it's on. You know. You feel me? As soon as the action started, and the adrenaline going. You forget all about that, whatever nervous, jittery shit. It all go right out the and shit be over as you know
man,
it. So I advise to
right,
just, but
exactly. And from there, that's when it was like, oh man, this is easy. This is I ain't even tripping no more. So yeah,
yeah,
that's when I was in halls, and then next thing you know, everything that came in there that was a rival from the bounty hunters. If you was a rival, I'm flighting your ass because like I done made it up. I'm up the ladder now because I just got down with the biggest motherfucker on the unit, right? So
uh,
everything that came in, I'm flighting. I don't even really have to flight no more. And then one of my little relatives, I think he Baby Snake or Little Snake from Harlem. I don't know if he Baby or Little Snake. He was in
like
there.
little snake, you gotta be little snake. I think baby snake kind of young. I believe. No,
Okay, well
I don't know. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. Don't give me the line.
the little one about 50. He was in there and he did some to some Browns, man, and no Blackstone. I think it was Blackstones or Browns, whatever. But yeah, they was trying to jump him. I'm like, look, homie, that's my little relative, man. But y'all can go head up with him. And but it's crazy when you got a family member that's in there with you and some of your homies want to knock him down. You're like, I'm like, man, look, because
Man, shit.
I got all the rank now because I took off on the biggest motherfucker on the whole motherfucking compound.
All right, so look back then, right? It wasn't the compound and shit. Where did they send like high power kids? That was like, we had a compound. It was just locked off. It's only 4 units, and these are the hardest kids in LA County that's fighting these type of cases, the murders and all this type of shit. We used to go to some shit called a compound when you get a direct foul and you fighting your fitness, which is to see if you're gonna fight to go to adult court and fight your case, or you're gonna fight your case as a juvenile. And that's the whole segment before you even really get into the case, just to see where your
Right,
mind is
right.
at your age. So back then, at this age, when you had them type of cases, and you said you got sentenced to all this time at 16 years old. So where was kids that was getting these type of sentences going back then?
What had happened, I went to trial in 1990, so I turned 17. So when I was in trial, the summer about a year, I'm in jail for a year now. So they when they tried me as adult, they sent me straight to the county jail. And back then, when you was when you they sent you to the county jail, they had the old county jail where that was on Temple Street called HOJJ. They shut that county jail down. That county jail was open like in the 1800s. So they had us on a certain floor with this that like they called the most dangerous juveniles in the state of California. So they had us locked up in there. So when I got found guilty, I went to trial and got found guilty for the murder. They sent me to YA. So when they sent me to YA, they sent me to YA for 90 days. That's California Youth Authority. They sent me there for 90 days, and I went on the unit. I had turned 18 in there too. I had went on the unit with the 18-year-olds all the way to the 25-year-olds. And man, I'm literally the only blood on the unit. Every time I came out, I had to squabble up with motherfuckers. Motherfucker, I ain't even heard of hoods. Some motherfuckers had hoods I never even heard of. But the thing is, I had to squabble up. And then a homie from San Diego Bloods came. They put him in the cell with me. Me and him, we squabbling up with motherfuckers. And then they basically started they just started leaving us alone because I had to fight every goddamn body. And
Hey, so look,
the
wait.
home, the home,
After all
they
this time, though, right? Right, Jay. After all this time, have you ever ran into somebody that was in the halls with you and got a sentence like you did?
That's a good question, man. You know, some of the homies that was getting sentenced like us, all of them out now. Even one of my little homies
Um,
that got life without, he's out. Everybody's
yeah.
out. Everybody been
So
waiting for me
what's
like,
going
man, why
on with
is
the? Wasn't it a new law that passed for juveniles for people who came as juveniles to
Yeah.
like they can't give juveniles all that time no more. I thought, from my understanding, I could be wrong. I'm really not the legal beagle type. I really don't read into it, and I know I should. It'd be crazy people talking about making a moderator. I don't even know who they are. Then you anonymous, and I can just make you my mod. It's crazy, but uh, like,
Well, to answer your question, yeah, they did. They made a law back in 2013 for juveniles, people who were juveniles that came to prison.
right.
They also made a law like in 2014, 15 for juveniles who was given life without. Some of my homies, they were given life without, and they went back to court and they took their life without off and gave them like 25 to life, 40 to life, and shit like that. Because they said you can't give a juvenile life without parole no more, nor can you send a juvenile to death row anymore. None of that because they said that shit's cruel and unusual punishment. Now, in my case, I got like I got multiple life sentences. To be honest with you, I got 30 to life plus life plus life. Um, I went up for my first parole hearing in 2017, and I was supposed to go in 2015, but I did 9 years in solitary confinement. And in 2013, we did the last hunger strike. I didn't eat for about 8 days. A
What
few
was
people
the
died from that shit.
what was
Yeah, I
the
was.
9 year what was the 9 year shoe term for? Like, what was the act that landed you in the shoe?
Well, they
Allegedly.
validate me as a prison gang member. They the
It's
cold
that
thing.
simple. They could just say you a gang member. We taking you to the hole back
Yeah,
then. That's what they.
yeah, yeah. So
Um,
yeah, they validated me as a prison gang member, and when they did that, I sat
so,
back there years, not for doing that, but for saying that you was a prison gang member.
and
And
what was the shoe program back then?
you say that? Say that again.
What what was the shoe program back there like for y'all, like back in the day, like that?
Let me describe what the shoe program is. First, I started in Corcoran shoe. Corcoran shoe, because Corcoran shoe was
So what is going on?
it's a little more looser or a little more freer than Pelican Bay. But Corcoran shoe is it's a place that hopefully none of you guys ever want to even be in because it's a lot of sick things going on. It's a lot of police to set you up to be killed. It's a lot of everything that goes on back there. They even had a sick dude back there that used to rape dudes, and it just I mean it's just a bunch of foul shit that was going on in Corcoran. It was a
Uh,
real foul place. I stayed back there. I got it validated in 2006, and got out in
was it
2000.
a step up? Was it a step up program back then? Is that what it was? Or that's some new
No,
shit?
no. Now it's what had happened is they started that in 2012. So what had happened when you get validated, you got to stay back there for 6 years. When you come
Mm.
up on your 6th year, they what they do they interview you. They see if there's any information saying that you're still actively participating in gang activity. I was in Pelican Bay on my 6th year, and for those who've never been to Pelican Bay, they got a solitary confinement unit that's literally under the ground.
That's
You
where
don't
I'm
see
at
no,
right now.
yeah, you don't
Mm.
see the light, you don't see shit. You literally underground, and it's a foul way of living. You had dudes that was back there like 30, 40 years. Matter of fact, I talked to one of the brothers today. He just got his parole granted. Man, that man been down like 45 years. He 30 of them years was spent back there in solitary confinement. I literally just talked to him earlier today, man, and salutes to him. Um, People don't get how foul this system can mistreat people. I'm not, and the cold thing is people like them child molesters, they get protected. They don't go through the shit gang members go through. Yeah, if they get caught on a GP yard, they probably get stabbed or killed or whatever. But For the most part,
How
most
many of
child
them actually go really do that though?
yeah, most child molesters make it back home because they don't keep them around active gamers or nothing like that. But they keep them in areas where they're protected at. But you got
Mm,
me sitting in fucking solitary confinement for 9 years. So, but the cold thing about that is that you get no phone calls. Only time you're gonna get a phone call in solitary confinement, y'all, matter of fact, hey, y'all hit that cash app right there, man. That Maya G8, because I have a hearing coming up next month and I need to pay these lawyers. These lawyers is asking for too much money, but I got to pay their ass in order for me to get the fuck up out of here, right? So y'all hit that Maya G8. It's I think a yellow flower on a cash app. Y'all check me out. Do that for me because I come up here a little more, or I have to get rid of the phone anyway. I already got rid of the phone. It's going out like maybe in another 2 hours. I'm gonna be sending the phone to the dude who bought it. I had to get rid of it because I have to pay these lawyers. Now back to the thing. When you sit in solitary confinement, man, these people what they everything is to break you. I done seen people kill themselves. I done seen people kill their cellies,
that was
all
gonna be
kind of
my next question though. That was just gonna be my next question. What's the like? Have you seen people lose it mentally and break down and fuck over their own mind in there? That's crazy. You went into it without me even asking. But go ahead.
I seen motherfuckers eat their own feces.
Hmm.
And eat it like it's just like it's a sandwich or something. I
Hmm.
done seen I done seen one. It's one dude from Inglewood family, man. This dude lost his mind so cold that he stopped taking care of himself. He stopped washing himself up. He doing man. His moms came and visited him.
It seemed
He
like a
told them
lot of
both
them
he
done
don't
lost their
eat.
mind.
But look, they made him go to visit. He just sat there and looked at the sky while his mama tried to talk to him. She was so fucked up, like she had to go and tell the policeman, "What the hell y'all did to my son?"
Not my baby.
Yeah, not man. It was cold because he was really gone. And wait, the thing who was boo booing.
Not my baby.
No, no. So the thing, it just people must understand that. Dirty Larry, you is a sick person. Dirty Larry, he talking about say you's a sick motherfucker.
That's because he did it.
Yeah, exactly. So the
Yeah.
thing, it's sad what I done seen people lose their mind, and I done seen people lose their mind over their girls too. So y'all women that support
I
the men
mean,
in prison, make sure y'all support
that's
them.
the most thing people go PC over is these women.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Women.
They go over there to fuck with them punks. Well, not all of them, not all of them, not all
A
of them,
lot of
but
them, bro.
yeah. But I'm gonna tell you something. But yeah, I got to understand something. Is there any way to make money in prison with gambling? Hold on, I'm gonna read some of y'all comments, but y'all trolls, y'all keep trolling. Salutes to the trolls.
Hey,
Is there
what would we
any
do without y'all, man?
gambling like
Yeah.
bets on baseball? Yeah, yeah. That's websites that you can go to. Actually, you got people in here that runs on their own gambling thing. So yeah, you can make money all alone.
It's
Actually,
bookies,
only thing
it's people with their own businesses in prison. It's people doing all type of shit, making shit happen from prison. I ain't gonna lie, my richest actual friend is in prison, like money wise, rich on the richest nigga out. You feel me? But shit.
you got some rich homeboys too. So look, they should. Hey, oh head, you cheating the dick. Uh, red rum. Usually that's. Let me tell you something, Mister Red Rum, or murder, whatever the hell you wanted to call yourself. I just explained to your silly ass that I did not do this shit. But I'm not the one. I'm not complaining, crying, asking for no sympathy or none of that shit. I didn't do what I was in here for. I'm in here for a murder. So what I need you to understand, if you know anything about black men and the judicial system, you know they like oil and water. They don't mix. The judicial system is designed not only to continue to break us, to destroy us, to split us away from our family, but it's also the corruption is so deep that it makes sure it gets us at a very young age. Put that toll on us. But I'm gonna tell you something. Let me ask someone, Wes. Do you have friends outside and set up a GoFundMe page? Actually, I do have. I have a GoFundMe page. Y'all could just go fund me. The Jay Burton. It's actually two of them up there. Um, some advocates run them, but it's one that's ran by. If y'all go to my GoFundMe page, it's two of them, but I don't use one of them because the one woman she passed away, and that GoFundMe I can't use that one no more. But the one that's by what the fuck is her name? Brittany. Y'all look up the GoFundMe that's ran by Brittany, not the one that's ran by Monique,
Yeah,
but
I
the one
gotta
that's
find
ran by
it. You gotta try to find the link
Jay
so we can
Burton.
tag it. I mean, so we can pin it on there. Hey, y'all double tap that thing, man, on the real. It's 154. And somebody should leave because we don't do nothing on 54. So I just need 153. Somebody should leave actually, or tell your mom, auntie to join, and then that'll get us on. Oh, there you go, bam. Double tap the screen though. Give us a like, man. My bad to cut you off, but you need to find a link to the GoFundMe too, and I could tag that, pin it to where they could go straight to it. I mean,
Could you go find that GoFundMe? It's the one. It has two different pictures of me, but the one that's ran by a girl named Brittany, she's an activist that been activating for me. On the first GoFundMe, you might see one that has like about $1,500 on that, but don't don't GoFundMe on that one no more because the woman that run that she passed away uh during COVID or something like that. But yeah, actually
so,
underrated. Get them likes. Y'all get them likes up, y'all. Y'all want to hear this story. Y'all want to see me up here again. Like I say, it says Spanish grew up
next
in a
time y'all see
decent.
him, he might be a free man showing us Dubai or something. He might be showing us something real dope real soon, man. He might be out of here. Got court next month. After
Um,
36 years, he been down since he was 16.
yeah, so
Big
if y'all go to my GoFundMe, it's Jay Burton. Say GoFundMe, and then say Jay Burton. The one that's ran by a
Oh, that's
female
left
named.
side. Hey, left side right there.
Where my son at? That's
Let's
my
see
kid.
there.
Left side. Where left side at? Now left side tell you.
Under
Left side. Who
Chris
left side
James.
at?
Chris
That's my
James.
young. Which one is he?
He say, oh, gangs, Big Brother J, this. He tried to say this left side, but he say did left side. Right here, Chris James.
Hey, oh, I
He
said you talking about yeah. Hey, left side
said,
would
what's the
tell
deal?
you. Left side would tell you I am a real one.
Yeah,
Left
yeah,
side would
yeah.
tell you, man.
Y'all double tap the screen though as y'all entering this joint, man. And y'all getting this free game from my dog. And,
like I said, man. If y'all want to hear this story, like I said, I've been gone for 36 years, man. You know, I trip off California. You know, people say California is the most progressive state in the nation. How is it in this most progressive state? And you got a kid who was snatched off the street. Fuck that, I didn't do it. Let's not even trip off that part. You got a kid, a 16-year-old kid who was snatched off the street and in prison for 30. I've been in prison for 36 years. That's damn near close to 40.
yeah,
Close to 40 years.
that shit serious.
Think about that. I'm damn near this motherfucker damn near 40 motherfucking years. We need the batteries getting.
Like, so, ain't y'all imagine that though? On a 16-year-old kid, fresh out of probably PE or something, and you gone for the rest of your life forever, and you just expected to go to homeroom tomorrow. Nigga just expected to, yeah, go fill
Yeah,
another
man.
class. Nigga ain't never seen that for itself at 16 years old. And stayed down though, ain't did no more shit. You ain't gonna hear nothing bad about his name. On the real, stayed down, ain't telling nobody. You ain't here for something he didn't ever do. How could you not salute that? Like, On the real, it ain't enough. No, the world doesn't recognize real anymore. And y'all respecting money and the wrong things. A nigga know how to rhyme some words real good and sound like he killed some people, and that's the people y'all idolizing. That shit be backwards for real. Jay, you fucked up. Your service done did dope or something. Or is it mine? No, I'm still 5G. That's fucked up, fam. Why they ain't give you juvenile though? Back then they didn't have them type of laws, but a law did pass. That's especially for juveniles. That's supposed to be trying to like get these people from being able to get sentenced to life at such a young age and shit like that. And nigga TK did go and get them motherfuckers years though. That's fucked up, man. On the real young nigga. He ain't beat that case, bitch. He did the race on 410. I did too. That song was the great. Nah, but on the real, man, I think, yeah, I was finna say, I'm pretty sure his shit that just died or something. I'm finna go ahead and wrap this up and get low. On the real, if y'all could, double tap the screen and, yes, I am a juvenile. Yes, I am. Yeah, I am. Pretty good. That's really solid on it. All that type shit and all that, man. Y'all double tap the screen and just like this motherfucker as y'all leave or whatever, because I'm finna get low too. On the real, if y'all got a couple of questions, y'all could go ahead. I'll answer like 4 questions preferably, but on the real, I'm finna get little, so yeah, better hurry up if that's what y'all doing. And motherfucking, rolling though. Understand? Yeah. Right on, right on, right on. Alrighty. Ever ran across a rap cat? We all wrongfully accused. Yeah, I'm wrongfully accused. Why would I say I'm not? what? What do you do to make money? I just go on YouTube Live and beg. I don't make no money. How much time you got? I got until Jesus want me to die, or however that work. Small things to a giant, brother. Right on. Hey, left side, cuz tap it. Hey, left side. Hey, this nigga left side crazy, y'all. Hey, you remember the Hoover niggas walked in the house and I called you and you pulled up immediately with Bob and went ready to make some noise. AFC nigga was a baby, huh, cuz. That's when I first got my head tatted and all that shit. Hey, cuz, tell I'm trying to think, can we even count who I could hit to get like your social media or something right now? I'm about to tap in with you real fast. I've been in jail for 7 years. Been in jail 7 years. Mm. I'm 40 I'm finna hit Avelino right now, hood, and I'm finna tap in, cuz I'm out of here. Wolf gang. Yep, I'm hood, baby nutty too. Alright, I'm finna tap in right now, hood. It's all an illusion. Hey, VS.